kay Bella and kay Carlo. Bella, Carlo, I think si Bella nag-tweet a few days ago, may nireplyan kang tweet na mas mapanakit daw to. Ito daw yung pinakamapanakit mong movie so far.
Yeah.
How did you say that? And reaction, Carlo, kasi ikaw rin, kilala ka rin namin bilang mapanakit sa mga movie.
I said it with pride.
Yeah.
Ano to I kept parang discussing with Carlo nung nag-start pa lang yung shooting na parang itong movie na to, ito yung magiging classic film natin. No? Kasi feeling ko kaya kami pinagsama ulit dahil sa Meet Me at St. Gallen. And hanggang ngayon, laging nauulit at nauulit yung mga videos ng Meet Me at St. Gallen. Hanggang ngayon natatag pa rin kami dalawa pag may Pilipino pumupunta ng St. Gallen sa Switzerland. So, it's become its own beautiful thing. Like Meet Me at St. Gallen has its own little world. But I think a special memory will be our film. Like this is, or at least I don't know if it's the same for Carla, but for me, I feel like this is one of my films na I would like to think would be a classic. Because obviously I have Jerry Lopez and also a national artist, Sir Ricky Lee, writing a script. So it feels very different from everything I've done. It feels more mature, it feels so grounded. The script, sometimes yung lines borderline poetic. Ang gaganda ng dialogue na parang ang hirap minsan parang pumasok sa eksena kasi nabibigyan ko ba ng justice because the lines are so good. You wanna, give 800% if possible. But kaya talagang mapanakit siya because again, it's like nothing like I've ever done before.
How about you, Carlo?
Dahil ano yun? Sorry ba? Ano yung question mo?
Gaano ito kapanakit? Mapanakit?
Oo, masakit
Compared sa
talaga.
mga
May nakita akong IG post the other day. Sabi nila, pag nauulanan daw si Bella, alam mong masasaktan or mananakit si Bella. So tawang-tawa ako doon. Totoo naman din. Oo, ang daming ulan dito. Basa kami talaga dito. Isa yun sa mga parang highlight ng pelikula. Well, gano'n naman talaga. Feeling ko kapag nagmamahal ka, may point na masasaktan ka talaga. So, yun lang naman. So, yung pelikula, si Sandra at si Dindo ay nagmamahal ng totoo. So, masasaktan at masasaktan sila dito. Thank you.
Thank you. That was Von Belinario of TV5 Digital of Abante Tonight.
Ay, good afternoon po. Nakaka-relate ako sa kwento ng pelikula kasi nung yung mother ko kasi nung bedridden at saka stroke siya, there was time na kinakausap ko siya, umiiyak siya. Ay ko nalaman na kahit yung memory niya wala na, nandun pa rin pala yung puso. Naiintindihan, naririnig ko rin niya naampanin niya, nakaramdam pa rin siya. So, tama-tama yung ng pelikula na what the mind forgets, the heart remembers. Ang tanong ko lang kay Sir Ricky Lee at saka kay Direk Jerry Sinening, anong kaibahan itong pelikula na ito sa may ibang love stories na nagtatakal about ganito lovers na merong isang character na may nagsasuffer ng memory loss or Alzheimer's disease?
Anong ikinaiba? In a way, pareho and at the same time, iba naman lagi. But we're very conscious ni Jerry dito sa material na gusto namin ipakita na yung pagmamahal, it goes beyond memories, it goes beyond sakit, it even goes beyond time. Na itong pagmamahalan itong dalawang ito, maski hindi makaalala yung isa, nandun pa rin siya. Natalo niya lahat. I think yun yung nag-guide sa amin kung saan man pumunta yung kwento. And then we decided na mas gawing Filipinized ito. Like, doon sa original, medyo katiting-katiting lang yung characters ng tatay, ng nanay, and so on. Pero tayo mga Pilipino tayo laging part ng mundo natin ang kwento ng ating mga nanay at mga tatay. So dito talagang totally na-flesh out namin yung characters ng nanay, ng tatay, ng mga nakapalibot sa kanila. Kaya yung sinasabi kong yung pagmamahal goes beyond memories also holds true for the parents, for the tatay, for the nanay, and even for the other nanay ni Dindo. So lahat sila apektado ng pagmamahal doon sa nawalang alaala.
Thank you. Ang follow-up question ko para sa Cas at saka kay Direk Jerry at saka kay Sir Ricky. Hypothetical lang, kunin ko yung ano ng pelikula, yung cheese, ano. Kung sakaling halimbawa dumating ka sa punto na mawalan kayo ng memory, o halimbawa nagkaroon ka ng disease like Alzheimer's, ano yung bagay na gusto mong ma-retain at anong bagay gusto mong mabura? Kay Bella muna.
Sakit ng tanong.
Ito yung tanong mo, bakit na reporter po kayo? Mabura, wala naman po siguro akong gustong mabura. Lahat ng memories ko make up who I am. May napanood ako movie the other day, yung Eternity. Sabi niya, what is a person if not a collection of memories? So, I feel like if I delete even just one memory, it's a disservice to who I am, and I like who I am. So, I don't want to delete anything. If there's something I would like to keep, I think, actually, I don't need to keep it. Kasi I always say this naman pa may mga interview, diba? Alam niyo naman, wala naman akong family, wala naman akong mga anak. So, I don't really, I feel like I have nothing to, I have no one to continue what I'm doing. But my movies will be my legacy. So if there's something I want to stay, or if there's something I want to leave on, it will be my movies. So siguro the first time I ever watched a movie, that will be the memory I want to keep. My first time in a cinema. Yun po.
Kasi di ba may mga instances tayo na meron din selective amnesia. Ibig sabihin, may nare-retain tayo at meron din namang hindi na natin maalala. So, ano yung mga bagay na yun? Halimbawa, kung may selective amnesia tayo, na gusto nating maging part ng core memory natin at yung mga bagay na gusto nating iwaksi sa ating kaisipan.
Siyempre, gusto ko yung masasayang moments. Siguro yung mga kasama ko, yung kaibigan ko, yung pamilya ko. Yun. One of my favorite memories, actually, nanood ako ng MMFF with my lolo sa SM Fairview nung bata pa ako. Tapos paulit-ulit tayo pinanood yung movie na yun. So, it was just Enday Cabezote. It wasn't, like a deep movie. It was a funny film. And, that memory up to now, it's one of my favorite memories with him, even if he passed away already. So, I think movies are really a big part of my life. So, going to movies po.
Carlo?
Yung memory na gusto kong makip, siguro yung memory ko with my family, yung first out of the country namin, na Hong Kong, yan. Lahat ng memories ko actually with my family. Tapos nung naipanganak yung daughter ko, si Mithi, and then yung wedding namin ni Charlie. Yun.
Mabura?
Mabura? Parang nabura na, wala na akong maalala. So parang okay na ako. Thank you.
May inbox dito si Sir Ricky at saka si Direct Jerry.
Wala po, sige. Memory na gusto kong makip, yung memory. Pasensya na kayo, maano talaga. Ako nung buhay pa yung parents ko. Memory gusto kong mabura nung namatay sila.
Ako, dalawa. Growing up in Daet, when I was still very young, wala pa ako sa showbiz. Wala pa ako sa mundong ito. And then, lahat ng mga karanasan ko na after pinalabas yung pelikula ko, nagpapalakpakan na. At yung iba sumasaludo pa sa akin. Pag pumapasok ako dun sa reception, nagpapalakpakan sila. That happened nung unang panahon sa Malabo talagang so on. I want to keep that kasi yun ang nagbabalidate sa akin bilang isang tao. Yung mga nasulat ko noon na pelikula.
Thank you po and congratulations.
Thank you. That was Archie Liao of Abada